For if Joshua had given them rest,
Who? Them who? The Israelites.
the Israelites, yes. For if Joshua had given them rest, then he would not afterward have spoken of another day.
Now this is God, as we had seen.
Yes.
That he is talking of another day because now Joshua has not given them rest. Because as we had seen, they did not mix whatever they had. And as we had said, it is about the law that was given them. Okay? So they did not mix whatever they had with faith. So they were unbelievers. Okay? And because of that, they were not able to enter rest. Remember, the children of Israel were resting on the Sabbath day. And actually, it is within the commandments, the 10 commandments, within the law, that they should rest on the Sabbath day. That is a particular day that they are resting. But according to God, or according to the writer, he is saying that they never entered rest. Because it is not about resting on the Sabbath day.
Hello, our viewers. Once again, we are still on our topic on the 6 days of creation. In part 1, we did look at the first 4 days, and we saw what was created in day 1, and we saw that in day 1, the light was created, but we see something that is actually not mentioned yet. It exists at that time, which is the darkness, which actually God called the night. The light he called the day. Now in day 2, we saw that what was created was the firmament. And the firmament was that thing that separated the waters below and the waters above. A kind of a dome. That is what we saw. Now in day 3, we saw what was created. The seas, which was actually a gathering of the waters. We saw the grass. We saw the herbs and the fruit trees. In day 4, we saw the light, the stars, and basically the 2 lights. Our main focus was actually on day 1 and day 4, because we were able to see that the light that is made reference in day 1 is very different from the light in day 4. And we saw that the light in day 4 is elemental light. The sun, the moon, the stars, those are the lights. And we saw that the work of those lights was to separate day and the days, of course, and also seasons. Now, the light that was in day 1, which was of very a lot of interest to us, was actually the light that is actually alive. Okay, so we have a light that is referred to as the light or the day, and we have a life, that is referred to as a darkness or the night. Both of those are lights, and it's very important that we understand these 2 lights. And please make reference in our past part, because it has given us a lot of light. We also saw the things that were actually not created during these 4 days. We saw that the darkness was not created. We don't see anywhere where we are told God creating darkness, okay, during these past 4 days. We also see that there is nothing that is mentioned of the creation of waters within these 4 days. We also did not see anywhere where the earth was actually created. So for more of these details, please make reference to our part 1 of the 6 days of creation. Now in this part, we are going to start now from day 5 going all the way to day 7. My sister,
Yes.
take us through.
Thank you very much, my brother. As you have said, you have given a summary of what we had covered in our previous lesson. Now we want to continue, because our topic was the 6 days of creation. So we were up to day 4. So now I want us to continue. We go back to the book of Genesis, chapter 1. Just where we were at Genesis chapter 1. Yes. We read up to verse 19. So yes, we are reading from verse
number 20.
So continue.
Okay, and this is what the Bible says. Then God said, let the waters abound with abundance of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth over the face of the firmament of the heavens. So God created great sea creatures and every living thing that moves, with which the waters abounded, according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the sea, and let birds multiply on the earth. So the evening and the morning were the fifth day.
The fifth day.
Yes.
So day
5.
Day 5. So let's see what was created in day 5.
In day 5,
yes.
If I may just go back.
Just go back. Yes, so
then
that we
God
can flow
said,
together.
Okay, sorry. Then God said, let the waters abound with abundance of living creatures.
So there is now, we have seen there is the waters,
Yes.
which was actually on this other side,
Yes,
whereby
yes.
we said, or we saw that there was no the mentioning of the waters being created during the first 1, 2, 3, 4 days.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now he is saying in the waters that they may abound creatures.
Yeah, creatures. And let birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament of the heavens. So God created great sea creatures.
There is the sea creatures, number 1. Sea creatures.
And every living thing that moves. And every living thing that moves.
There is the living
things that
to living things which are moving.
Yes. With which the waters abounded according to their kind.
Oh, so they are still in the sea.
Yeah.
But they are living things that moves.
Yeah, that
Let me say that. Moves.
Okay.
All move.
Moves. And with which the waters abounded. Okay.
Which the waters abounded.
According to their kind. And every winged bird according to its kind. So we have winged bird.
I think this one, the sea creatures and the living creatures, they are those that are in the waters which don't come out of the waters unless if you take it from the water, they die. But there are also others which moves, but they can live in waters. And also outside water. Like for example, we have a crocodile. It lives in water, and it can also live on the ground. But when we talk of like fish, actually it cannot survive. So this is not number 2. It is still sea creatures. Yes.
Okay. And according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind.
Now we come to another one.
Winged birds.
Winged birds.
Winged birds.
Winged
birds. According to its kind.
Birds according to their kinds.
And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful, multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth. So the evening and the morning were the 5th day.
Now, this is the 5th day. God created creatures in the sea or the marine creatures. Okay? And there are other living things that are moving. Okay? So, and we see there are things that can live in the waters and also on the ground. And also there is the things that can live on the ground, but they are not living in the waters. Like for example, a cow, we have buffaloes. Those cannot survive in waters. So we still have the living things which are categorized. We have 2 categories. Okay? Yeah. So we can also say there are three types of the living things or creatures. Yes. Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3. Yes. So let's go back to that.
So, and that So be fruitful and multiply, fill the waters in the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth. So the evening and the morning were the fifth day.
Yes, now after creating these creatures, he is blessing them and commanding them to be fruitful and multiply according to their kinds. Okay? And now there is the evening and there is the morning, day 5.
Yes, can we continue?
Yes.
But verse number 24, then God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind.
Now the earth.
Yeah, food colon, cattle, and creeping things, and beasts of the earth, each according to its kind.
Now this is day 6.
Day 6, yes.
Because now we have ended the day 5.
Day 5, yes.
Okay.
Day 6?
Yes, day 6. Let's see what was created in day 6.
He says, verse 24, let the earth bring forth living creatures according to its kind.
So living
creatures.
According
to its kind. Now he mentioned there is a full column there.
Yes.
Cattle and creeping things and the beast of the earth, each according to its kind. And it was so.
Now there is the living things,
creatures,
the living creatures, and there is the crawling. Did you say crawling?
Let me read it again. Let the earth bring forth the living creatures according to its kind, cattle and creeping.
There is the cattle.
Cattle and creeping thing.
Creeping, not crawling.
Creeping thing, and the beast of the earth.
And there is the beast.
Each according to its kind. And it was so.
Yes. So there are cattle, creeping things, and there is the beasts of the field. Okay?
Yes.
So these are the things that were created on the 6th day.
On the 6th day.
And now, I want you to see, in day 5, he is commanding or calling upon the waters or the seas for these creatures. So these are marine creatures. Okay? And now, there is now day 6, whereby now he is commanding the ground. Okay? So there are the living creatures, there is the cattle, the living creatures all because tumeona kuna full coron. So the cattle, the creeping things, and the beasts. Yes.
So verse 25, and God made the beast of the earth according to its kind, cattle according to its kind, and everything that creeps on the earth according to its kind, and God saw it was good.
Yes. Now, there is something that the writer is keeping repeating now and then, according to its kind. And now, these creatures that God made on the 6th, he is saying, he is blessing them, that they may be multiply, they may multiply according to their kind. Can we go back a little bit kwenye tumetoka, verse 20?
Verse 20?
Yes.
Verse 20 says, then God said, let the waters abound with an abundance of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament on the heavens. So God created great sea creatures and every living thing that moves, with which the waters abounded according to their kind.
Exactly.
And every winged bird according to its kind.
You see?
And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, so be fruitful, multiply, fill the waters in the seas, and let birds multiply on the earth. So the evening and the morning were the 5th day.
Now, the according to their kinds, it is being repeated because all these creatures, and also actually as we had read on day 3, they are the herbs that grew on the ground, and they were multiplying according to their kinds. So when it comes to the herbs, the trees, the fruit trees, they were multiplying according to their kinds, because God created many kinds of tree.
how many trees?
Many
kinds.
Many kinds of tree and herbs. Okay, and they multiplied in their kind. Okay, when we come to the creatures now, the creatures are also multiplying according to their kinds. Okay, like for example, if we take the marine creatures, there is the fish. There is fish we call tilapia. There is the omena. There is the whale. There is the shark. All these are we can. Yes, but they are fish. Okay, they are fish. So, but we have different species. Okay, when we come to the living things on the ground, we have the cattle. When we talk of cattle, cows are in the category of cattle. Buffaloes are in the category of cattle.
Yes.
Wild beasts are in the same category. Okay, so they are different species, but they are cattle. And now, when God is commanding them to be fruitful and multiply, He is blessing them, and He is commanding them to multiply according or within their kind, their species.
In other words, what I get, if I get you right,
yes,
it's like you're saying, when God created, like for example, the cattle, it's not only one species that He created. He created diverse.
He created diverse species. When you talk of dog, we have the dog that is
the wild dog,
the domesticated ones. There we have the pets. Still, even in the domestic family dogs, we still have different. We have German Shepherd. Lakini mkia ni kukato inakato. So tuko na utu twingine tudogo to pet. We also have the pets, the dog pet kind of. Okay, so we have different species. Okay, and God created them all in diverse species.
Now, in other words, this is like a summary of the animals that God created in this case.
Right? This is the summary, actually. Just a summary, because we cannot, or the writer could not have this enough space to mention all the animals that God created. So we have different species, and they were to multiply according to their kind.
I get you.
You get me? Yes.
So
we continue.
Now we are in verse number 26.
Yes.
Then God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him. Male and female, He created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. Have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. And God said, see, I have given you every herb.
Before you go there, we have seen God in the 6. God has created the living creatures, the cattle, the creeping thing, and the beast. And now He is creating a man. Okay? And we have seen this man is created in the image of God.
In the image and likeness.
And in the likeness. Okay? So, I don't want to give more details about His image and likeness, but God created man. Okay? Yeah. From there, we are still in the 6 because we have not seen Him ending that day. So it is still, so in the 6, these are the things that are created. Okay? So from there, and He blesses the man. And remember, He is saying He created him, male and female, He created them. And also He blessed them to be fruitful, multiply, and
replenish the earth.
Exactly. So let's continue now from there.
Okay. Now there is also one thing that maybe I get from that portion. that when God is creating man,
yes,
He is making him charge over all these,
yes,
all the others that He had created, the animals, and everything.
Yes, actually, the man was created to take charge of every creation, because that is what we have seen. To take charge of the living creatures, the creatures on the earth,
Yes.
and to take dominion. Yes.
Okay. Then verse number 9. And God said.
Number 29.
29.
Yes.
And God said, see, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed, whose fruit yields seed. To you it shall be for food.
For food.
Okay. Also, to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food. And so it was.
It is God talking to the man that He has created.
Sure.
So now, after creating him, He knows that he needs food. Okay? So now, from there, He is telling him what He has given him for
food.
For food. Yes.
So He says every herb that yields seed.
Every herb. Let me write it down.
Every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed.
Every tree.
Maybe you could talk about fruit.
Fruit tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
That yields seed. To you it shall be for food. Anasema verse 30. Also, to every beast on the earth, to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food.
Green herb for food.
And it was so.
So, to every beast.
Every beast and
one, He has started with the man. Okay? And then now, after now telling the man that He has given him herb and tree or fruit tree as food, He also says, even to the living creatures.
Okay.
So those are the herbs and the trees that God gave to man and the animals or the entire creatures for food. Otherwise, mambo ya kanyama hapo hatujaona mahali. Okay? Hiyo mambo ya kanyama at this point hawajaruhusiwa kukula. They have not God has not given them meat or even the beasts.
So I'm just trying to think while you.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo lions hiyo ilikuwa inakula tu nyasi.
Ilikuwa inakula nyasi. Actually, hata cheetah, the cat family, they were feeding on the herbs. Nyasi na matunda. Hakukukuwa na hiyo devouring other animals like atinini, because God gave them as food for the beasts, meaning for the entire creatures, even for man to be food.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we are in verse number 31. Then God saw everything that He had made, and indeed it was very good. So the evening and the morning were the sixth day.
Now, from what we have seen in the 6 days, we have seen God creating, and every day ended with there was evening and there was morning. And every day God is saying, after creating everything, He is saying, and everything after creating He is saying, and He saw it was good, except for day 2. Day 2, God did not say that. But the rest of the days, day 1, day 3, day 4, day 5, and 6, He is saying is good, and it ends with morning or evening and morning were day 6. So we come at the end of day 6. So after that, what happened? Can you just take us through?
Okay. Now we are in chapter 2 now.
Yes.
Of Genesis. Thus the heavens and the earth and all the host of them were finished. Kwa hivyo hizo
kazi zote
finished. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had done. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done.
Yes.
Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made.
Yes. Because after completing this work, or after doing this creation, from day 1 he created light, day 2 he created the firmament, day 3 he created the greens or the vegetation, day 4 there is the light now, the elemental light, the sun, the moon, and the stars. Day 5, we have seen he created the sea creatures, living things that move, and winged birds.
Yes.
There is the day 6, whereby he is creating now the living creatures on the earth or on the surface, the cattle, the creeping things, the beast, the man. And now this one, for the man, this one he is giving the man and also the beasts what he has created as food. Now day 7, God rested.
Now, acha sasa nikuulize swali.
Uliza.
There is one thing that I realize, that after all God created everything, the last thing that he created is man here. Yes, ni kama after this tunasikia akirest.
Yes.
So man is the last thing, allow me just to use thing, that God created in the 6 days.
Yes. Now, if we go back to where we started about the creation of the 6 days, you ask a question. Why did God created the earth? He created it so that man could inhabit. So the reason was for who?
For this man.
For the man.
That could be the reason as to why he's now bringing him after he had done everything that he needed to find.
Let me give this example. When a woman conceives, you start preparing for the upcoming baby. So like for us, kama mimi sasa ni mzazi, niko na watoto. So wakati ambapo ninajua ya kwamba nimesha conceive, I start by huyo mtoto atakuja, nitamshika na nini? Unaanza kununua baby show, towel, diapers, nguo za kuvaa. So I'm doing this prior to the coming of the baby. So whatever God did, he was doing it, whatever he created, because of the man.
Because of the reason that we saw from the beginning.
Yes, the reason as to be inhabited.
So we see now man.
So he is making the inhabitation for the man.
I get it.
Okay, that's why God created the earth. Okay. And now the man has come. And now, after man has come, also there is more to do because of the man. He has given him food.
Okay. Another question.
Yes.
Now, Mungu ni kuchoka alichoka in the 6th day, because now we are reading from chapter number 2 that the heavens and the earth and the host of them were finished. And on the 7th day, God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the 7th day.
As you are saying, God ended his work because he has predetermined what he wanted to do for the man.
So the rest here is not ya kuchoka.
Hapana, the rest ni kwamba ameshamaliza. Kenye the work ended because he has finished what he had in mind for the man. And now he has brought for the man. Okay? And he have given him food. Now he rests simply because he has completed the work that was ahead of him.
Now, could it be the same thing? I hear sometimes in our court systems, unaenda unasikia somebody is giving evidence, especially our mawakili, and then anasema, I rest my case.
Exactly. Hapana, amerest his case kwa sababu provide all the evidence he had, all his collection concerning that particular case. He has provided them. Okay? And now he doesn't have anything else to add on it. And now that is when he rest his
I
case.
rest my case.
Now, also God rested
Rested
his
his case.
case because whatever he had in mind for creation because of man is everything.
It's complete.
It is complete.
Okay.
He rested. And on that note of resting, I want us to go to the book of Hebrews.
Book of Hebrews.
Yes. Chapter 4.
Chapter number 4.
Yes.
I read. Therefore, since a promise remains of entering his rest.
Before you go there, because when you start with therefore, that's a conclusion. So let's go a little bit higher on chapter 3 from verse 16.
From verse 16.
Yes.
Okay, it says, for who having had rebelled, indeed, was it not all who came out of Egypt led by Moses? Now, with whom was he angry 40 years? Was it not with those who sinned, whose corpses fell in the wilderness? And to whom did he swear that they would not enter his rest, but to those who did not obey? So we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief.
Now, of course, even where we have started, imeanza na for who, meaning it's for, it's another word of because. Okay, so there is another story, but let's not just go back too much. We start from there, and he is saying, for whom having had rebelled. It's whoever the writer is writing or contrasting a story. So let's flow so that we can go back to the story.
Okay.
Chapter number 4.
Okay. Now, therefore, since a promise remains of entering his rest, let us fear lest any of you seem to have come short of it. For indeed, the gospel was preached to us as well as to them. But the word which they had did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in those who had it. For we who have believed do enter that rest as he has said. So sorry.
Before you go there, now the writer is giving us two stories. He is giving us the stories of those whom had but rebelled. Those who were taken from Egypt and then they heard the voice of God, but they did not obey. They rebelled. And the writer is saying they did not mix what they had with faith. So they rebelled and their corpses fell upon the wilderness. So they were not able to reach to the promise where God has promised them. Okay? And God actually said they will not enter into his rest. Now, he is giving us another story, not really a story, but he is warning us. Just the same as those people who had and rebelled, even us or to whomever he is writing to, they should be careful. Okay? Careful for what? Therefore,
since a promise remains of entering his rest, let us fear lest any of you seem to have come short of it. For indeed, the gospel was preached to us as well as to them.
Yes.
But the word which they had did not profit them.
Pause it there. So there is the rest, okay, that God had promised to them, those that fell upon the wilderness. And now there is still this rest that these people that whoever the writer is writing to is telling them to be careful so that they may not seem to fall short of that rest,
like
those.
The children of Israel.
So that is why he is bringing this,
the contrast.
Yes.
Okay. So he says, for indeed the gospel was preached to us as well as to them, but the word which they had did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in those who had it.
Yes.
For we who have believed do enter that rest as he has said.
You see now, those people had it, had the message that they had. Now the person that this writer is writing to, he is saying or he is telling them they have heard the gospel. Okay? The same way. So after hearing the gospel, you have to be obedient to it. you should not be rebellious as those people. Because of their rebellion, they did not enter rest. So even to us, or to those that the writer wrote to, there is the promise of rest, which they are supposed to enter. But if you are not careful, you may seem to fall short of it.
So in other words, if I get you clearly, the story that he's giving here is a story of the children of Israel in the wilderness. And the promise that they had been given was to enter
into the promised land.
The promised land. So that was supposed to be their rest. Is that so?
At that point, that was supposed to be their rest.
Okay. So now, when he's talking now to the audience that he's talking to, is now, that is only an analogy that
an analogy, a contrast.
Okay.
Yes, continue. Yeah.
So I swore in my wrath, they shall not enter my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. For he has spoken in a certain place of the seventh day in this way. And God rested on the seventh day.
Wait a minute. Now, the writer is bringing this, okay? The 7 days, or the 7 days of creation. There is the first day, the second day, the third, but now the seventh day, God rested. Now, the writer is also taking us back to this. Let's continue.
For he has spoken in a certain place of the seventh day in this way. And God rested on the seventh day from all his works. And again, in this place, they shall not enter my rest. Since therefore it remains that some must enter it, and those to whom it was first preached did not enter because of disobedience, again he designates a certain day, saying in David, today, after such a long time, as it has been said, today if you will hear my voice, do not harden your hearts.
Hold it there. Now, we have been taken through all from the creation, the seventh day which God rested. We have been given these Israelites that rebelled because of lack of faith. Okay, so because of that, they did not enter God's rest. Okay, now there is after now the giving, because whatever they were not obedient to, it is the law that was given to them, because they were given along the way from Egypt to Canaan. Okay, they did not obey. Okay, and now because they did not obey and they were not able to enter into rest, way along after now the giving of this law, to a point where now David is into Psalms. He is saying today. He is mentioning of another day. Can we go again?
Okay, so today, if you will hear his voice, do not harden your hearts. Now, verse number 8. For if Joshua had given them rest, then he would not afterward have spoken of another day.
You see, there are those who fell upon the wilderness. Their corpses fell there. Even those that did not, those who are able to enter into the promised land, those who Joshua led into the promised land, according to the writer, he is saying Joshua did not give them rest.
In fact, he says, for if Joshua had given them rest, then he, and I think that that is for God, he would not afterward have spoken of another day.
Exactly. Anybody who has entered to the rest, which maybe Joshua was supposed to take them to, have rested. Rested because of all, has rested on his works. Or how does it come out?
Okay, he says, for if Joshua had given them rest, then he would not afterward have spoken of another day. There remains therefore a rest for the people of God. For he who has entered his rest has himself ceased from his works as God did from his.
You see now, anybody who has entered the rest has ceased from works. Okay? And now this rest is the one that the writer is talking in chapter 4. Okay? That we should walk properly so that we may not fall short. of that rest. Now, this rest, Joshua was not able to take the children of Israel into it. There is this rest. Whenever you come to a point of rest, you cease working. The same way that God ceased working after day 6. The children of Israel did not enter rest because they thought that Canaan was the rest. And in this case, I would like to say that the rest that God is talking about is not physical. It is not physical, but they were looking forward to a physical place of rest. Okay? But despite that, Joshua took them into the land. They did not enter God rest because they viewed the rest as a place. But God has a different view because God is saying they did not believe. Okay? So because of their unbelief, they did not enter God rest. Okay? Just the same way as God rested as after now creation of the 6 days, anyone who has already entered the rest ceases his works. Okay? When you cease to work, the same way God ceased to work, he rested. He did not, as we had said, he did not rest because he was tired. He rested because he had finished what he was doing. Okay? Now, anybody who enters rest, and we enter rest by faith, by believing in Jesus Christ. Okay? So if we believe in Jesus Christ, we cease from our works. And our works here, it is the works of the law, seeking to be made right, or seeking a right standing with God by the works of the law. God is spirit. And whenever he is talking of rest, he is not referring to a particular place or act. He is referring to a spiritual rest, whereby we enter rest. And by faith, when we enter rest, we cease working. We know the law has the do's and the don'ts. So many of them. Okay? Do not do, do not do, do not. So when we are, or anyone is seeking to be made right with God through the works of the law, you are working. And actually, this work, you can never rest. But when you enter, when you believe, when you have faith in Jesus Christ, you cease from trying to be made right with God through the works of the law. And that's why the children of Israel were so much eager to do the works of the law so that they could be made right with God. Okay? And by doing that, they never entered rest. Because by the works of the law, you cannot be made right with God. And this is not according to me. It is according to the Bible, that by the works of the law, no flesh or no man shall be justified. So you can never be justified. You can never be made right with God by you keeping the law. Remember, the children of Israel were resting on the Sabbath day. And actually, it is within the commandments, the 10 commandments, within the law, that they should rest on the Sabbath day. That is a particular day that they are resting. But according to God, or according to the writer, he is saying that they never entered rest. Because it is not about resting on the Sabbath day. It is not about a particular place, the promised land. No, as we have said, rest as God is concerned is a spiritual thing. Whenever you cease, or whenever, not whenever you cease, but whenever you believe. If you believe in Jesus Christ, you now stop working for righteousness sake. Okay? For you to be right with God, it is only by faith in Jesus that you are made right with God.
Now, are you telling me that tukisema ati Sabato ama Jumamosi hatufanyi kazi, bado hatujaingia rest?
No. Because now tukipumzika siku ya saba, we are doing it according to the law. Na tumeona God is talking of another day. Okay? Another day, which not it is not necessarily the Sabbath day, because remember, we are talking about rest. And when God is talking about another day, he is talking of another day of rest. Okay? Whenever you believe in Jesus Christ. Remember, when the children of Israel were coming from Egypt to Canaan, at that point, this righteous position ambayo ni kuhusu Mungu, God making men justified, was not provided. It was a promise. And also, they also needed faith to believe upon that promise. Okay? But they did not believe. Now, when God is talking of another day, he's talking of another day whereby now the Son of God was to be provided. Remember, this is just a quotation. He is quoting in the Psalms, where now God, during the time of David, where now God is prophesying of a day whereby if you believe, what are you believing? When you believe in Jesus Christ, you enter rest. Which rest? You cease from working according to the law for righteousness' sake, or for the right standing with God. Okay? So it is not about resting on the Sabbath day. If you rest on the Sabbath day and you keep on being ruled by the law, or being obedient to the law, so that you can be justified by God, you are still a slave, by the way.
You're still working.
You are still working. You are working to achieve what is already provided, and what you need is just belief, is faith. Faith in Jesus Christ. By believing what he did, having faith that he has completed what he needed to do, or what he came to do, okay? We enter into rest by faith. That's what the Bible has said.
Sure.
We enter into rest, into his rest by faith, because our rest come as a result of what he did. Hebrews chapter 10 from verse 11. We go up to verse 13.
Okay.
Yes.
The Bible says, and every priest stands ministering daily and offering repeatedly the same sacrifices which can never take away sins.
Hold it there. So now we are coming to this chapter number 10, whereby the writer is now giving us how the priests, according to the law, the Levitical priests, how they used to offer sacrifices and how they were insufficient. Okay? And whenever they were offering this sacrifice day in, day out, so they were standing as to what he has said.
So, and every priest stands ministering daily and offering repeatedly the same sacrifices.
They were repeating it.
Which can never take away sins.
Just imagine. Though they were sacrificing bulls, there was a demand of a sacrifice which was made annually for the nation of Israel. And also them, they were offering now and then daily, so that they could be cleansed from different sins or offenses. Okay? So the priests or those ministering, they never sat down. They were standing offering those sacrifices now and then.
But this man.
Now, which man?
Which man?
This man, Paul, or whoever with Paul writing the book of Hebrews, are giving us the difference between the priesthood of the Levitical priesthood and the priest according the priest which Jesus came according to the order of Melchizedek. Now, when he is talking of this man, he's talking about this Jesus who now comes as a high priest. Okay? Yes, let's continue.
But this man, after he had offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down at the right hand of God. From that time, waiting till his enemies are made his footstool.
We have seen the Levites kept standing. Or the priest, let me say the priest, the Levitical priest kept standing because they were offering sacrifices day in, day out, year in, year out. But for him, this man, he offered this sacrifice once and for all, and he rested. Why? Because the same way God finished his work or completed the work of creation, now this man comes so that he can accomplish what job or work he came to do, which was to bring righteousness upon men. Okay? Upon men who believe. So if you believe, you enter into rest. Now him, being that he was coming as a priest, I want to say this, priests were coming so that they can bring righteousness, which they did not achieve. But him, he came and gave a sacrifice once and for all, and provided that which the Levitical priesthood and sacrifices could not achieve. So, and because of that, he rested. And he sat on the right side of God until he made his enemies his footstool. So that's why he rested.
So that rest that we are now reading here and the rest that we read here is the same rest.
Yes.
It is not resting from working.
Yes, it is the same rest in this manner. It is resting because you have finished your assignment. Okay? So God rested because he completed the assignment he had. Now, this man rested because he has finished the work of bringing justification upon men. Okay? That's why he rested. Not necessarily because he was tired, but the work is complete. There is two kind of rest, maybe I may say so. The rest whereby you rest because you have completed the job. Okay? And there is the rest whereby you rest in the middle of the work so that you may gain energy, okay, and go back to the same job or work or task that you are doing. So for this case of God and this case of this man who is Jesus, they are resting because the job or the assignment or the task is complete. Okay? I hope now you understand.
I get it.
So they didn't rest because they were tired so that they can continue. But for the job, they rested because the assignment that was ahead of them was complete.
Wow, thank you very much for taking us through these 6 days.
Yes.
And indeed, we have been able to see what day 5, what is being created, the creatures, the living things, the winged birds. Day 6, we see all the other animals, and most importantly, the man. And of course, what they were given for food.
Yes.
We have been able to exhaustively see that, and I think I'm just excited. I'm just excited to learn some of these things.
Okay.
And we have also seen now the kind of rest that God entered. We have been able to go to Hebrews. Hebrews has really explained to us, and we see this man. And by the way, that's my parting shot. This man, after he had offered his
Himself.
one time sacrifice for sin forever,
Yes.
he sat down. And when he sat down, it means he rested.
Yes.
Not that he was very tired,
No.
but because the task of justifying man was already done.
Yes.